Yo, what's up, my dude? And welcome to Saturday Night Sensation. Quite ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shit show. And everybody, hope everybody's having all that in between. How has, by the way, welcome on in, Michaela. Welcome on in. Hopefully, y'all. Just for myself, like, I ain't gonna. It's been summer's, yeah, summer's been the way I can put it. Yo, what up, Shorty? Much, dude, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh man, it is definitely something. uh, Today, my kids they went to their cousin's house in Oklahoma 'cause birthday, should say. Um, and so like they're actually just now getting home. Heard the car doors open. Yo, welcome on in, Klutz. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm vibing. I ain't got. And that's good to hear, Shorty. I'm glad to hear. Oh man, yeah, it's been it. I mean, I can't complain. Uh, the weeks for me is almost over with. Got yeah, they walked in, finally made it. It's sorry, I was trying to think of words. It's been an interesting week. But we're making it out of it. Like I didn't go live as often as I this week. Things popping up there and everywhere. Like the compressor in my car went out, so ended up having to drop money, unfortunately, on getting all that fixed just to have AC in the car. And when you're rocking 100 plus degree days, like it's something, my dude. I ain't gonna. But definitely very fortunate. We out here now. Like it, I ain't gonna cost literally cost $1,000 get that paired, and like I ain't gonna hold you with today's economy and everything else. Like, it's hard to be able to have you know strong income and everything else like that, be able to pay bills. Like I've actually contemplated on uh going out and getting a second job. That I mean that would suck because that cuts premium and everything else. Like at some point I'd literally be like, what kind of life do I got? I ain't got nothing. But I mean, y'all know how it be. What with today's ongoing, it's freaking nuts. C'est la vie, you know what I mean? All that feel like, is the woes of every working person, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, c'est la vie. Snap. Sorry, I was just hell yeah. Do you hear someone took a shot at Trump at his ear? I did hear about a wild. Did not expect that going on. Like my mom texted me. Like I was taking a nap and I woke up text. She's like, "Yeah, shot." I actually hear that kind of thing, and you're. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of skeptical. Like, like what really? So, and I looked it up, and sure enough, like, he got shot at, and the bullet like got grazed his ear or something. Like, I mean, like real talk, the guy is fortunate that the aim was is like that's wild. Like I don't think things are gonna work out too for that guy in the future. Say the least. Like freaking nuts. I'm shell shocked, so to speak. I mean, I don't know. Feel kind of wild to sit there and think about. You guys think? What do you think about it, Michaela? And Ron told me that's death sentence to that person. Probably. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Uh, if they catch the person, he'll probably consider himself lucky. Cause like, wasn't that a Trump rally? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else didn't like open fire and return on him, pop him. It's free. But I mean, you know, like it be what it be. At the end of the day, I don't like. I don't wish any ill will on anybody. Yo, what up, James? How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Yeah, it really is. Crazy Michaela. I mean, like, I can't say I'm surprised, but like at the same time, like, I can't be like, damn, shooter got killed. I haven't looked too far into it, but how you doing, by the way? But I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if, like, he didn't get popped just from like somebody at the rally, you know what I mean? Like I was literally just saying he'd be lucky if the police caught him. Yo, Shyler, my dude, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? How's the business going? Have you made millions of dollars? Like, truth be told, like, I know starting a business, I think, like, for a lot of places, first, like, years, it's either 3 or 4 years. You're you're doing best just to try to turn a profit in general. Most of the time, it ends up in a loss, but like eventually, everything ends up doing better. Uh, and right, you know, I agree, James. Um, like, no matter how you feel about somebody in general, I don't think uh trying to shoot answer. Now, admittedly, sometimes people get caught up in the heat of the moment. Take, for example, if I were to come home and like catch another man in bed with my wife kind of thing, I'd probably lose my fucking shit into people. But like, I mean, I know my own about things. Now, I'm not saying it's right by any means. No, it's fucking not. But it's fucking it's still fucking wild, man. Glad you're doing well though, Jim. Doing the home health nursing and signed up nursing rehab center here recently. Oh, damn. So the business is already down, gone. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. But I'm glad you're still able to uh be in your field and what. It do kind of suck though that businesses didn't pick off and go through. Damn, hate to see it. Sorry to hear about that though. Hopefully, overall, oh, sorry, I'm just like I ended up taking a nap and I ended up sleeping in a lot longer. Not by much, but I mean, hey, it is. Because base fight's too far. No, I agree, James. I agree. I don't think shooting somebody necessarily is the right way to get your point. Does it get a point across? I mean, yes, but yeah, not necessarily the best idea in the world. My goodness, sorry, a little out here, but it is. I dead ass streaming. I know I did a little bit of it yesterday. Uh, I didn't get to stay as long as they allowed me. Right. Post Rona business making. Get off the ground. Difficult to make money. Yeah. I can understand that one. Definitely understand that. It do suck. Uh, just looking at a couple of things. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just kind of. Yeah, how I feel right now. Second, guys, I got something like I got cough is basically I got throat. I figure I give a heads up before I make. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Ugh. So how long were you able to keep the business open by Tyler? And what a restaurant do you think have any like better fares in that regard? Like it's just me. Just I don't even know at this spitballing ideas out there, and might not even be. I don't even know if like a restaurant would. Like I feel like restaurant is one of those big, huge location kind of thing. Like firearm and sporting good wise, that do make. Cause like I know with COVID, there was a lot. Like during COVID, I ended up selling my boat just cause like there was like all the marinas were closed and just one big huge mess. Uh, I remember the city gave me a charge simply because uh, they thought my boat was an abandoned vehicle, and their argument for it was that my inspection on my boat had been out of date, and it was the shitty part is less than a month, less than a month, and they wrote me a citation on it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That was a turning point where I was like, fuck it, selling the boat. Like, I mean, I wasn't able to get out and use the thing. The food trucks help people. They get a actual building down the road. That's actually an idea. I've seen a lot of food trucks popping up even in my town, which is interesting to say the least. There was one I kind of wanted to try, but like, I guess they moved to a different area or whatnot. It was a Asian truck, and like, don't get me wrong, like, it's a food truck, so I'm not expecting amazing. Like, I don't know. I've never really fucked around with food trucks too much, but like, I mean, I like Cajun food. You know, if I can go down there and get maybe a crowded etouffee or a, you know, maybe good old pool boy, like I'd be happy. I ain't that. I ain't gonna say I'm very hard to please Cajun cuisine, but nah, it was there, and I want to try it, and I think like stationed up for, and then they were gone, and I miss. I could have sat down, don't lie. Oh, I forgot that my Steam stuff pops up when my friends get to play something. It's kind of wild. I didn't even realize that. I can tell my buddy family would be like, "Yo, that Final Fantasy 15 online. How's it going?" You know, I can't wait. There's gonna be a day, and they probably already have it, where if you could see your Steam thing, your friend playing Steam game pop up, and you're able to click the like icon or whatever and just watch them play the game. I feel like that's a possibility in the future. I don't like. I mean, there would have to be like a setting involved where you could turn it off where people couldn't do that. Like, let's be real. Like, you know, you got a friend out there somewhere that's probably playing some kind of game they wouldn't want people to watch them play, like some kind of like perverted nonsense. I I wish I had a name for a game I could throw out there. Don't. Uh, but like you know what I mean, like well, uh, like I guess it could even go down to like I guess etchy. That term I'm thinking of or something like some kind of harem thing. There you go, harem game. That's definitely got to be a thing, right? Definitely got to be a thing where you go out and try to build your own harem. I mean, people be doing that shit in real life all the fucking time, right? Oh shit, man. Fucking wild. Uh, I was brought back. I just had a memory like flashback. Uh, my buddy Michael, like he was staying with his friend Shelby and her boy, and like dead ass, you know, gonna rent a room from them, apartment, pay like $500 a month. Like, not necessarily like greatest of conditions and whatnot, but like you know, like it's gonna uh, sorry, he's gonna do all right. You know, he's trying to build up everything and what. Um, and so like he's got everything going and everything, and then boyfriend hurt his job or whatever, and then Shelby, she's gotten to where you know she was like only working like 2 days a week because she was taking the rest off for mental health. And you comes find out that they ain't got their part of. They ain't gonna have money for their part of the bill. And like I remember, like he was just, I'm gonna have a car at the time. He's just trying to get back up on his feet. And so, he comes up Friday. He's like, "Hey, Shell, if I can borrow your car, I can go out and Uber, make more money. That way we can rent." And yo, what up, Air Force? Welcome on in, buddy. And she shit going off on him like, "But I can't car, bro." He's like, "Hold up." He's like, I'm sitting here like trying to get extra income so we can pay rent. Like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Turns out, going out and getting dick from strange guys more important. Or, mind you, she had a boyfriend at the time, but probably still has the boyfriend. I don't know. But getting dick from strange guys that she hadn't even fucked was more important to her than going out and making money to be able to pay rent. That if you didn't have the go out and get the money, you weren't because you pay for your. I, I don't know why that just fucking that always floored me, man. Uh, called and said to come over here, beers on ice. Hell yeah, James, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's always a good time right there. What kind of beer? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Free beer is my favorite beer. Can't everybody can confirm. My first favorite beer is a free one. My second one, an open one. Yo, what up, Joy? How you doing, sweetie? You just missed my rant, I think, that would have fucking had you, like, probably laughing. What it turns out is I know a person. Oh, I'm doing all right, Joy. I can't complain. It's Saturday. How are you doing? Oh, by the way, I started got part of it, but I don't know the details from the beginning. Fair. Well, you cut the main thing that I'm floored by this chick wanting to go get dick from strange guys, cheating on her boyfriend to get the strange dick. How I don't get how that's fucking more important. Getting money, pay your rent. Like, Lord. But I started a new series yesterday, guys. Pokemon Crystal Clear. ROM hack, and I'm not gonna hold. I fucking love that shit already. I mean, y'all know me, I'm Gen 2 kind of guy, but like, this shit's fucking wild. So much you can go out and fucking do. I'm here. I'm here for it. I don't even have my first badge yet. I have Ratatini, Skarmory, Houndour. Fucking out here. I couldn't make it in. It's fucking I like it so far, Joe. I only did about an hour stream. I had to end stream because we had dropped the car off, compressor and it went out, so AC and like I don't man like it's fucking 100 plus Texas. Like you gotta have AC in your car if you're doing it. But like that fucking hurt. I ain't gonna hold that. That cost grand right shit all because like they had to put a new compressor I mean, we'll find the part. Like, I ain't gonna hold fucking. I don't fuck. No fucking. Put like when it comes to working on vehicles, I can do stuff. Change a new spark plug. You know, get change a tire. Put on new brakes. You know, brakes and brake pads, kind of thing. Um, that's about the extent of what I can do with a car. Like I don't. I mean, there's probably loads of people out there with a long eye and just shade tree mechanic kind of line. But like for things like putting a compressor in, like I mean, I'm pretty sure I watch you like I don't know. There's peace of mind knowing that's at least gonna be done right. You know, feel like that's a quality in itself. Uh, oil changes and stuff. Most I've helped with changing the head gasket. Yeah, see, like stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. Oh fucking A. I'm fucked up in the head. I ain't gonna hold you. Sitting there, like, so like you know how they have those like fucking like stuck in the washer thing. Like Bob was big on it. Like, what are you doing, step bro? Like that. Like I'm be surprised if they haven't already thought of this, but have like the mechanic version, or instead of getting stuck in a washer, she gets stuck in a car. Like the hood clamps down or something. I don't fuck. And if they don't, we are gonna fucking be the new Met. Me and Joy gets to take credits for it. It was her talking about changing the oil that made me think of the idea. It made me laugh really. Like, I mean, what would the line be instead of like step bro? Would it be like step wrench? Fucking A. Uh, I digress. What all you been up to, Joy? I need to do better about DMing you, checking in on you. Shit, I'm just bad about doing that kind of stuff. I guess I get fucking wrapped up in my own world. Will have noticed that I make it all about. Maybe I should take let other people live their life. I mean, people get busy. Shit is what it is. Like I know you could say, "Oh, well, it's just online, blah blah blah," but like, dead ass, I could have your fucking phone number, and sometimes just like be bad about reaching out. Yo, Greggy, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? So good to see you. What all you been up to, my guy? Like that's another person I hadn't talked to in forever. Greggy, fucking goated. Part of me says that as if he has saying, good bro, like Nate and his Mexi stash. Oh fuck. Yeah, for reaching out anyways. Uh, oh damn. That's See, that's why you gotta save everything to your SIM card, sweetie. That way, just transfer the SIM card over and you still have all the contacts. Haven't done much, just helping my dad around a bit. Searching for a job. Um, First Ascendant game. What's it about? I don't think I've played it at all. Hopefully you're able to find a job soon. I know. I can't remember. I know you were. Hey, I can't even remember what your last job was. Now we backed them up elsewhere. Got the same number and stuff from the sim. Oh, okay. Right on. Fair enough on that one though. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not much of a. This might sound weird, but like, I don't like. Then again, I guess I prefer talking on the phone over texting periods of time. Like shooting text message here and whatnot. It's great. And you can send your message off real badass when it comes to like you're trying to have a whole conversation. Fuck that. Just let me call you. I get tired of being. It's a lot of mixed. Whereas someone that's basically of Warframe, Halo, and Destiny had a kid. Huh. Alright then. That sounds like fucking game and a half right there. I mean, not necessarily big on the whole FPS kind of thing. Or third person shooter. I mean, I did have a lot of fun with player. But I did like Goldeneye. I had a lot of fun. I don't know. Shooters ain't no so someday. Someday I'll be a professional. I'm kidding. Like, you guys should see me play Valorant. I played Valorant. I don't even think I have it installed. But I installed it because some friends were playing. Uh, not not great at it. Not great at all. I remember. I don't remember Valorant or if it was another game. But I remember Buff telling me like they were all and he was wanting me. This was when Among, and he was like, bro, he's like, I'll tell you what. If you play this game, I will play Among. And like he was not an Among guy. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not even gonna make you play Among Us. Like, just you willing to go that far is enough for me to say, you know what? Let's fucking try it out. I don't remember if that was Valorant or not, but I do remember I had fun playing with my friends. I think it was more just playing the game with them. Because, like, I am ass at that. A whole handful of times. I remember one time I streamed it, I think, even. Like, people in the chat trying to help me out and everything. They're like, oh, you gotta sneak up. I'm like, how the fuck do you sneak? Put your gun away. You can run fast. Alright. Like, taking their advice, but I'm still like, apparently one of the things that I did, should have been doing, they were like, you gotta keep your gun up at head level at all times, so all you gotta do is pull the trigger, kill shot. Look his head. I don't know. Should be fucking wild. Like, I could fucking, like, come around. Didn't matter if I was standing up, crouched, or come around the corner immediately. Someone comes around the corner on me, shoot them like fucking 20 times. They're still living. I mean, that's probably because the shots missed. I'm just hitting them in fucking bad shots because I don't know. Like, I got hand-eye coordination, but apparently when it when a fucking mouse point as a gun, I don't have that kind of skill. Can you do? Do. Sorry, that's my little. Ugh, fucking A. It's fuck. I need to turn a light on. I don't have my fucking it was like shit, and I don't know. There's something about being in a dark room with your makes you just fucking sleepy. Doesn't mean about you guys. So why not turn the light on? I can room. That's a healthy compromise. That's the term I'm looking. Probably not. Probably, but you know, sometimes words they just speak to me. Say that. I don't know, man. Talking to myself on something. I was, rip. Sorry, trying to get my head wrapped around sometimes. Uh, But I do know. Oh, look, I'm playing fucking. I think I'm here. I'm getting back, I guess, to the whole. I can't even say I'm playing what I want to play. You're calling back to it. I feel like there's been a lot to where that's all I've really ever done. You know, at the suffering of my channel. Like I know a lot of people out there like it's so fucking weird. So like maybe it's the entire streaming aspect of it. But like whenever like I see people and they get advice from like YouTubers and whatnot, right? Sorry, I'm gonna be going on a little bit. I had to clear my throat out. Yo,
Hello?
pie,
Pop?
pie.
Pop?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright. How are you?
Oh, I'm fucking getting a hard on hearing your voice.
That's sexy. My nipples are erect.
Ugh, good to hear from you, my man. Good to hear from you. Like I saw that stuff on Facebook, those fucking band names. Like, what the fuck?
The fucking diabetes and all that shit.
I was
Had me
literally like, what
rolling.
the fuck am I looking at?
It's pretty funny. Lincoln pork.
That was one of my favorites, actually.
Earth, Wind, and Fryer.
But no, I was about to go on a rant. Or I say a mini
Oh,
rant.
please do.
Okay. Well, like as you know, when it comes to streaming and whatnot, I've pretty much streamed shit that I want to fucking play.
Yeah.
And when it comes to, and I'm thinking that when it comes to YouTube, there's two types of ideas behind things. So like, you see a lot of more successful YouTube and whatnot, and they're like, oh, you need to be passionate about whatever it is you're doing. Like, if you're making content, you gotta be passionate about it, and this, that, and everything else, and just be you and organic, and everything will grow. And I feel like that's true to a video standpoint. Like, when you're making videos and whatnot, eventually people want to see that kind of stuff are going to come around, start, witnessing it and everything else. And as long as like you're
Yeah.
consistent and whatnot, like you're great. Like the climb early on is going to be slow as fuck. People are going to be like, oh, nobody's watching, and I'm like, that's how it's going to be. Like you figure all these people that have like millions of
Yeah.
subscribers have been doing it since for like the better part of like 5+ years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like in that standpoint, eventually things will turn. However, I feel like from a streaming standpoint, playing like games and whatnot, it's not so much the same criteria involved. I feel like you can't just be streaming you want to play because like yeah you'll grow and whatnot because like people come around, especially like just to be around you because of the whole organic relationship building. But
Yeah,
I feel like if you truly want to have a successful streaming standpoint,
you gotta give the people what they want, kind of thing.
yep, you got to do what they want. Like, I mean, well, I mean, take for example GTA 5 fucking streams or Roblox stream. Like, how like they're fucking massively popular, right? People
Yeah,
are all up in that shit, but like, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, for content wise, like I could see Roblox being good, great, but
yeah,
what kind of adult wants to sit there and play Roblox? You know what I mean?
true.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably some people out there like, oh yeah, I have a lot of fun with it and whatnot. But like, for me, that all that shit looks fucking fuck.
Yeah,
Now you could potentially make humongous great content ideas about it. Like my kids watch shit from streamers, or not. I'm not gonna say streamers, but like video makers and stuff. Like I think Sunday. I don't know if that's I'm saying the dude's name right, but like does Roblox content and shit. And my son will watch this fucking YouTube shit. But I don't know. Like I feel like you got to give people what they fucking want.
unfortunately, even
Yeah.
if you don't enjoy it.
Do I? Oh, I probably wouldn't enjoy Roblox at all. No.
I'm
I've.
just saying in general, like you got to give them what they want, even if you don't
Oh.
personally
Oh yeah, yeah. I
enjoy
agree.
it all the time. You know?
I agree. I agree. Now it would be nice to be able to still have the same like level of growth and whatnot, and just do whatever the fuck you want. Um,
Yeah,
'Cause, like I mean, let's be real. Like I had that going for a good bit. Um, I know a lot of people. Well, I tell you what hurt me is not streaming for like fucking 9 months without my fucking back. Like
yeah,
that put a big fucking damper on shit.
yeah. That was the like biggest thing. Some of us saw the drama too. Not that you instigated it, but just
Yeah, well, I
you
mean,
know,
it's people. Certain people aren't going to get along with other people. Like whenever you're bringing in like a whole bunch of different people, some people are gonna enjoy other people. Some people aren't. Like it's one of those things. Not everybody's gonna like you.
yeah,
And to be honest, like I'm not going to parent everybody. Like okay, now be nice to so and so. Uh, like no, you're a grown ass man or woman. I should say you're a grown ass person. How about that?
yeah.
You're a grown ass person. Like should be able to
You,
handle yourself appropriate.
and you make your own decisions too. Like if you don't like what's going on or you don't like the community, nothing's forcing you to stay.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
But that was my mini rant on the whole like I was just thinking about the whole spectrum in general.
I think the reason partly, and I feel like you and I have had this conversation before, but so many YouTube streamers are struggling now is there's just too many. Like everybody's trying to fucking stream now.
Yeah, I mean you got a point there too.
You know,
They're all like, well, I mean like they could COVID like brought so many whatnot into.
it's oversaturated now. You know,
Cause like I mean, case in point, like they see me stream and they're like, "Oh, well, this fat guy can do it and have a good time.
They
Why
see
can't
the
I?"
lulling, the hating. I want to roll with the gangsters, but I think they think I'm just too white and nerdy.
See me mowing front lawn.
It's one of Weird Al's best right there.
Dude, he's got some fucking bobs. I ain't gonna hold you.
I told you about the petition that I wrote for him to play the Super Bowl halftime show, didn't I?
I think I remember you mentioning that. I'd sign off.
I thought that'd be a fucking fun ass show.
Oh, you know, he'd come up with songs or new parodies rather.
Yeah,
Like, of course, like certain people gonna be wanting to hear like that or like Amish Paradise. That's another
yeah.
bop.
Did you did you hear the big news of the day though?
About Trump.
No, Richard Simmons died.
Did you not hear about Trump?
Yeah, yeah.
I
But Richard Simmons also died.
mean, that's fair. I can't argue that. I was just sitting here. I'm like, wait, hold on. This
Yeah,
is more
no,
like, not hear about that?
the assassination attempt today.
The earshot.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yo, what up, Travis? How you doing, buddy? Been a while. Yeah, that was fucking nuts, dude. Um, I think James said that he heard that the person who attempted it got killed already.
Yeah, that's what they're reporting. They're saying one member of the audience, the shooter, are both dead.
Oh shit, a member of the audience too? Wow.
Yeah,
Well, I personally, like we were talking about, and this was before James even brought up that he heard that the person was dead. I was like, in all honesty, like, be lucky if the cops apprehend, because if not, that man probably ain't making it out. You know what I
uh,
mean?
doesn't sound like you made it out either way.
Yeah, you right. For a lot recently, I'm slowly getting back into and past week's been rough. Fair, man, fair. I hope whatever trials and tribulations you got going are easing their way up. Okay.
Oh, shit, I
Like,
couldn't even get the chat to load. Oh, no.
uh, that's not loading?
It is now.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Michaela. Hi, Travis. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good, buddy. I ain't trip. Like, uh, I can't remember what I
We're talking
was.
about that Trump shit
Uh,
and the shooter like not get or getting away from the crowd or not being able to.
I ain't gonna hold you. Everything I had in my thought process fucking has diminished, and I have no idea what I was gonna be saying about
My
it.
bad. How to tell me feel guilty pie without telling me feel guilty pie.
Don't worry about it, Pi. If it was that important, I wouldn't have forgot. Hurricane hit us on Monday. Finally got power back Thursday night. I know people a lot in Houston were fucking. They got hit hard, and like it was strange. Cause like it had dropped to a tropical storm before it hit fucking land. Cause like the at least the one that hit Houston and whatnot. Or maybe it didn't, but like from what I saw on like reports and stuff, like it was supposed to be a big bad hurricane. Like it got up to like category 5 or some shit, but it lost like a lot of power and stuff. And by the time it hit like Texas landfall or whatever, it had dropped to a tropical storm. I mean, it's still a category 5 tropical storm, but like that's worse than a hurricane category 1, isn't it? Or less, not as bad, not as severe.
Yeah, not as severe as a Category 1.
And like I know like category 5 hurricane is like, oh shit.
It's like the worst.
Yeah. But like, it dropped down to a tropical storm, and I think below that's just tropical depression.
Yeah,
But like, uh, so I got some rain where I'm at, Travis, but like just for how far away I am, and plus like the path of it, like I only got like the outskirt edges of it. Like I got rain for like a day, and it wasn't even a heavy rain and shit. It was just like overcast and occasional rain.
that's like that hurricane that hit California
Yeah,
last year,
yeah, yeah,
bro. I mean, I it sounds like I got the same thing you did. Some like light rain. It was warm rain, like tropical rain,
yeah.
but it felt amazing. It was like, oh, I'm in Hawaii. This is this is amazing.
Yeah, the temperature dropped. I was talking to Nate, and uh, you know, he's where he's at up in Oklahoma. It was like 103 degrees and shit, and like I was chilling at a fucking like 85 and all this other stuff. He's like, must be fucking nice.
Must be fucking nice.
Yeah, like my heart goes out to all the people though that were affected because of the hurricane and whatnot. Like I was surprised it did what it did because like, from what I got told or read or whatever, it had dropped down to like a fucking tropical storm. And like I'm not gonna hold you with the severity of what went down. Like I've I've seen category like 3 hurricanes do less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was wild. Just like I don't know, maybe like the bad mojo planets all aligned and shit, and they were like, fuck you. Like I don't fucking
so
know,
so
man.
so we can all agree on.
But I'm glad you got power and stuff back on, Travis. I know people where I work, like, I wasn't affected by it where I'm at and everything, but like a lot of people were we didn't have like a GM truck a day because they sent shit to Houston. There was like 2 days where we didn't have like frozen dairy trucks because they were sending that shit to Houston. We
Yeah.
didn't have like grocery trucks for a couple of days, sending it to Houston. Like I wasn't affected by it. I still got my shit in. I still had fucking shit to do. I digress. Like I'm kind of glad was getting my trucks in and shit because if I hadn't, that would have sucked having to be at work.
Yeah. Oh,
Ugh.
I got that money back, by the way.
Oh, nice. About fucking
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the worst part of it, because I mean I knew the bank would refund the money, But you know what the hardest part of this is? Going into all of my online banking, my bill pays, every place that I have that card stored, and fucking having to change the card.
Oof. Because you know you forgot something.
Yeah. So come beginning of the month when they, all the bills are due and they go to charge that, I know I'm gonna get at least one like past due notice on some shit I forgot. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I
it's like,
ran
all
on,
right,
but the power went and came back that minute. It's happened twice. But I did get affected when my internet went out due to Spectrum. That's a Spectrum thing though. Spectrum was fucking a shit going.
true, true,
But I feel like that's all big companies.
yeah. Comcast the same thing, or Xfinity, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. I also updated the RAM like I said I was gonna do.
Well, how's that working out for you?
It's fucking fast as fuck, boy.
Oh yeah. Yo, what up, Chan? Welcome on in. King's in here? Yo, King's pretty go to dude, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're just vibing here. Welcome to the shit show. Oh shit. We're
What
getting
up,
a
Greg?
kink
What up,
raid.
Chan?
Yo,
Are we?
why is that all whited out though? I look at that shit on my fucking thing there. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're getting a sus raid. Yo, welcome on in. X Tiger, yo Brandy, yo Kink, welcome on in. How you guys doing? Oh, from the sus raid. So y'all playing Among Us tonight? Yo, Pat, can you grab King with that new RAM you got rocking? How
Yeah. I think I can handle that.
was the stream, my dudes? Thank you guys so much again for the raid. Welcome on into the shit show. If you guys haven't, make sure to check out our boy Kink here. Dude's fucking legendary. Uh, definitely worth hanging out with. I'm one of my favorite things I've just watched him do. Uh, and I mean, granted, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people done it, but he was doing those free heart challenges for like all the fucking Zelda games and stuff. And like, I'm not gonna hold you like I'm a Zelda fan to begin with, but just getting to just hang out and whatnot and check him out. It was fun. Like I learned a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to Majora's Mask. Yo, Jamie, welcome on in. How are you? Thank you for
What's up,
coming in on the
Raiders?
raid. Tiger's Diamond Day, and he chose you for us to raid. Yo, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, always a pleasure. Hopefully you have a good one, Tiger, my dude. Thank you for choosing us for the raid.
We know you have many options to choose when you choose rating on YouTube Gaming, and we thank you for choosing us.
So, Ocarina of Time and like Link to the Past and stuff, like I'm really good with. Majora's Mask, not so much. Like I know a lot about the game, but I
I
think I
didn't.
know more about Majora's Mask because of my failures than I do successes. For whatever
We thank you
reason,
for
like Majora's Mask is just like it's just something that I've never been good with, and I don't know why. Yo, what up, Ty? Welcome on in. Thank you for coming on in with the raid. How are you guys doing? We senpai?
we thank you we thank you for choosing us, and your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. If there's a sudden change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop down from the compartment above you. You don't want to make sure you put that over yourself first, and then over any child you have. There are 6 emergency exits located on this stream: 2 in the front, 2 on the sides, 2 in the back. Federal law requires that we ask everyone if they're willing to sit in an emergency row to perform the actions listed on the emergency card.
Are you doing that from
And
memory or did you look up a speech?
I'm just looking at from memory.
That's wild.
I've been on a lot of flights.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
I don't have the entire thing memorized, but I feel like that's pretty damn close.
I mean, I thought you were reading a script. I ain't gonna hold you. But where's my
Yeah.
oxygen mask?
Make sure your tray tables are in their full upright and locked positions. Your seats are in their full upright and locked positions, and enjoy the flights we push back from the gate.
We'll be flying DFW Airlines from Dallas to Sand Flats, New Mexico. This is your pilot speaking, Papa Aggron. Looks like we have clear conditions today.
You gotta insert more. You gotta be like, we have
Uh,
clear conditions today.
uh, the temperature outside is a bit hazy.
There's a bag of peanuts and one third of a diet coke. Now sit there and shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! I've been all right, Ty. I can't complain. Life be life, and like I had to fucking drop fucking too much money this week. The compressor in my car went out, and like let's be real, like this is fucking Texas. You ain't driving anywhere without AC.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, well, dude, like it fucking sucked because like last year, like I had AC problem, and they couldn't determine like they're like there's a leak in your fucking lines, and so like they replaced all the lines and shit, and this year my fucking compressor went out, so I'm wondering if maybe it wasn't like compressor problems to begin with, and they just
Yeah,
didn't
could have
notice
been.
it at the time.
Could be.
Yo, Mama Wolfheart, sweetie, welcome on in. Wolfheart and Auntie Wolfheart, say hi. Yo, how are you guys doing? Good to
Up
hear
Wolf
from
Art
y'all.
Clan.
Florida here is too hot. Oh, I agree, man. Fucking the whole fucked up part about it is like it's different. Like whether you're in fucking Florida, California, Texas, like they all get hot as fucking shit, and they each have a different type of heat.
Today
Uh,
was like the first day under 90 here in like a fucking 2 week period or something.
Under 90? That's wild.
Yeah,
That happened.
89. I don't know. I still got my AC blaring even at 89 though.
He's like, I'm melting. I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, I need to melt a little bit.
Yeah, we could join Lincoln Port.
Oh, kind of tops the session this evening. So I had a mini YouTube rant earlier, um, where like basically I went on like, uh, I feel like there's two different types of like, okay, so like you know how with YouTube there's streamers and then there's that make videos and whatnot.
Then there's people that make porn videos.
Yeah, but not on YouTube.
Oh, fair.
I feel like the ways of going about growth, like if you want to have like true growth and like grow a channel and have it be like big and boisterous and whatnot, I feel like there's two different ways. When it comes, like I was saying with video making, I feel like if you're doing videos, the whole idea behind it is you'll want to be doing something you love that brings you a lot of enjoyment. Because people will catch on to that, and as long as you're uh, true to yourself and be who you are person, you'll have like a general organic growth that stems, and who knows how far it will take you. Whereas streaming is concerned, I feel like if you're wanting to have substantial growth, like both mine, you're going to take like time and whatnot. You're not going to go like 0 subscribers, like fucking a million, unless like somehow you fucking strike the YouTube algorithm lottery. But I feel like when it comes to streaming, if you want to like have something huge, like millions of subscribers and whatnot, kind of got to go with what people are wanting. Uh, Case in point, like look at all the big streamers. What are they doing? You got a lot of them that do Roblox, uh, GTA 5 RP stuff. Uh, GTA 5 is big. Uh, Five Nights at Freddy's got fucking stuff like that. I forget Oregon in your heat. We get up to 105 to 110. I didn't realize Oregon got that high. That's wild. Survive game night. Yo, what games were y'all playing? And that was just like a mini rant I had. Like it wasn't even necessarily a rant. I was just, you know me. I have a thought and I just go and say it. That's for sometimes. Sometimes I have thoughts and I get the thought. Or I can finish that thought. But like, I do believe at the end of the day, though, consistency is probably the biggest thing. Like whether you're making video streaming or whatever, you need to be consistent. Because like, if people know they're going to be getting a video on this day, or they know, hey, this person's going to stream this day, like, be waiting for. I feel like even like when it comes to streaming, I feel like even the times of your streams can vary as long as like if they know I stream on Saturday and it'll be like Saturday evening, I could probably go live anywhere from like let's say like 5 p.m. my time to like 10 p.m. And if people know I'm gonna be streaming, there are people that are gonna be waiting, and the people that show up for they know like they're kind of waiting on it. And,
Yeah.
and another standpoint I have with that is like if you look at the channel, like for example, we got 7 people watching right now, and that's fucking awesome. That's great. But if you were to go back where I had my back surgery, before I got injured, and I missed 9 months of being able to stream because I couldn't sit in a fucking chair at my computer. It was too painful. Like the number was like 25, and
Yeah.
that's just me pointing out consistency being key kind of thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful. Like, I'm grateful if one fucking person shows up. You know what I mean? And like Ty said, ideally spend a little money too. That'd be fucking great. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I ain't ever gonna say no. I spent a fucking grand today. Sorry, yesterday, getting my AC repaired in my vehicle. Like money don't grow on trees. Bills are fucking tight as fuck.
Yeah.
So if people want to fucking, like you said, spend a little money, I ain't gonna fucking complain. I'm gonna just say thank you. And if you fucking drop enough, I'll probably be like, yo, do I need to give you a happy ending as you know? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
A
uh,
rubbing tug.
Let's see if they feel like they can depend on their out uh, evening and their winding down session with a streamer. They love content. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. And I feel like, yeah, if you're doing what like is popular, you're gonna get more ship and more engagement. Um, but I feel like at the end of the day, consistent and granted, you still have to be yourself. You can't like I know some people have a persona they put on. You know, like
Yeah,
like for example, like I could potentially have a Pop Aggron persona where this is my stage, how I act when and I feel like that notice that. Um,
just don't pull a Doctor Disrespect persona.
fair, fair. Um, no, I feel like you know, while it might not necessarily be bad have a persona, because like take Matt Pat for example, for game theory or whatever theory doing at the time. He still had a persona, but I feel like that persona was made partially because of he as a person. It was based on him as a person, not necessarily some fabricated. I feel like people are smart enough to recognize what is what. Like,
Yeah,
case in point, Matt Pat, like, I feel like, yeah, people realize he's not going like that 7, but that's just part of who he's not showing you all of who he is, but he's still being self. You know what I mean?
right, right.
By the way, welcome on in, Justin. How you doing, buddy?
Justin.
Yeah, huh? Like we ended up getting back on a YouTube rant. Y'all know me. Once I get on a soapbox, I just fucking keep going on. I have a lot of opinions. Yo, what's your question, Ty? I will answer it to the best of my abilities. uh,
I have a question for you too.
oh,
Yeah, you ready?
yeah.
How'd you get so fucking goddamn sexy?
Well, you see, I thought of you and dressed up. Or should I say, undressed?
Oh,
Oh,
my nipples were already erect. Now they could cut glass.
nice. No, whenever you said I have a question too, I thought you were gonna be like, uh, you're gonna go with like,
Have
did
I
you
told you
know
lately that I love you?
that, or did you know that you're my hero, or some shit like that?
Hey, Pop.
Huh?
Thank you for being a friend.
Ba-da-da.
Travel down the road and back again.
Whoa.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for being a friend.
Doom, doom, doom. And where the fuck? I mean, there the fuck is you.
Would have
That
been
was
wild if
classic.
he just literally showed up right then again. Oh shit. Uh, my f- my f- my chat apparently is not. It didn't show Ty's question. Um,
It doesn't show that he asked a question on mine either.
there we go. Let's see. I had to switch modes. Let's see. Trump was almost assassinated earlier. Do you think it will help his election? And if so, how do you feel about his possibility of officially invading Ukraine? Um, to be honest, any publicity, whether good or bad, is good publicity. Um,
There's no such thing as bad PR.
not if you know how to use it.
Yeah, true.
I say that, but if it came out that like Donald Trump was touching little boys, that's bad PR. That's something you can't recover from. But in this
Yeah,
situation, I feel like he can definitely use it to help him uh, with the election. And as far as how do I feel about possibility of officially invading Ukraine, um,
invading Ukraine.
yeah, he says,
Oh, to stop Russia, you mean?
I'm guessing. Um, I feel like it's a 50-50 because if you look at like all of America's past endeavors, whenever we're going through a hardship, like social, like not necessarily a social, but like an economical hardship, what tends to bring us out of this economic crisis is war. Um, I mean, look at the Great Depression. You know, that was some
Yeah.
very hard times, and what spawned after the Great Depression? We had a war. What happened? We bounced back stronger than ever. The same thing with Desert Storm and all these others. Like,
The first war on the Taliban, not the second one, but the first.
that's why I say it's a 50-50. Second one, we ended up having a little bit of a setback on,
A
but
little bit.
I think it's because of the actions that they had made.
We
Uh,
let them take Afghanistan back. It's like, okay.
well, I mean, to be fair, like, we were wasting time over.
Yeah.
Uh, like, I get the whole war for peace thing. That was a brilliant slogan because that brought both parties together, the people that just wanted peace and the people that wanted war. It literally brought them together. And, we were united and everything. It's fucking great fucking line to use. But I think that we ended up staying too long because we tried to make a democracy over there where they didn't want a democracy. And, you know, we're continuing to try to solve their problem or what we perceive to be their problems, I should say. And in the meantime, while we're trying to solve what we think are their problems, we're turning a blind eye to our own. So I
Right.
think in the end, we just kind of overstayed our welcome, so to speak, and partied too hard and let everything fall to shit. What's your least favorite shiny and your most favorite shiny? Least favorite, um, pro- probably something like Garchomp or something like that, like the older Garchomps, not the new older ones. Can't really even fucking tell the difference. Those are annoying. Um, I've always been a Breloom guy though. I love how a lot of the grass Pokemon go from like vibrant spring colors to like autumn colors as they're shiny. I think it's such a thing, and it looks fucking dope. Only reason I say is because Putin has stated he is worried about Trump being elected because he knows Trump will stop Russia advance on Ukraine.
Maybe.
Possibly. Like, I will say one thing.
I'll say one thing too.
Well, it's going to end up being more, but when it comes to wars, we go in it for ourselves. We are very successful. However, when we step into a war that doesn't concern us, and like I know it's really bad to say something like that, but like when you look at it, you know, and I hate to say it, but a lot of Ukraine's problems they have going on aren't America's problems. And when we try to step in to other help other people with their problems, we end up getting our shit kicked in. Case in point, Vietnam, Korea, etc., etc. We don't, and that's not to say we wouldn't have like won wars here, there, or anything else. Like you could argue that Vietnam would have been totally different if we didn't chase people into fucking China and General MacArthur, when told to stop, didn't listen and fucking just kept going into China, chasing people. You could argue if we hadn't done that, that would have been totally different. But the point remains the same, is that, oh, like, for example, the whole communism front, we're here to stop the spread of communism and blah, 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 blah. That doesn't affect us. Why aren't we fucking involved? And what happens? We get our shit kicked in. It is.
Well, all I can say about Trump is he really dodged the bullet today.
I mean,
Too
facts.
soon.
No,
Too soon.
that's hell fucking accurate. The draft will be reinstated if we do. Guess that's right because Saudi Arabia didn't renew petrodollar contract. Yeah, and like, I mean, I think I'm at an age where I don't have to worry about the draft.
I
I'll,
definitely don't.
I mean, I'm fat too, so that's probably a count against. Probably won't. Fat, you broke your back one.
Be the new name of our political party, the Undraftables.
But suck if the stated.
Yeah,
I don't know. I hope whatever happens, like, I don't know. I just hope we get the best outcome. Sure, it's what the world leaders use to pay their bills. U.S. dollar? Hell yeah. I'm here for it. But I mean, like, it's kind of funny when it comes to the worth on a dollar and whatnot, because you know, used to, we had the gold, you know, uh, you determine the amount of your dollar based on like how much now, the gold standard, we're sitting here basically saying leave our dollar this much, so that's kind
Kind
of.
of.
I mean, that's exactly how it works out. Like it's basically your word on how good the dollar is.
I think it's more based off of how strong and uh, stable your bond system is. That's really what a country's wealth is measured by these days. You can take all the debt you want, print all the money you want. Are you able to pay your bills and, or at least, pay off all your bonds and shit? Because the U.S. is massively in debt, but the reason why we're still considered one of the richest countries is we meet all of our debt obligations still.
True. Admittedly, I will say one thing about Trump. National deficit did drop when he was in office for
You see
all of
that
it.
picture? You see that picture of Trump after the incident today?
What happened?
Fucking coming out look like Evander Holyfield after Tyson bit his ear off.
Damn. If Trump wins the election from the lands that is going to happen because of assassination attempt, we will show presence in Ukraine and put pressure on Russia. Look up natural gas pipelines that run underneath Ukraine. Actually paying the bills don't matter as long as you're on the right wars. Got a point. As long as you confront your political agenda, like, kind of gonna be coming up roses.
Like, can I not read all the chat?
Huh? I don't know.
I don't. Like, it's not showing up on mine. Oh well. Like,
Book it.
it's not war crimes if you win the war.
I mean, you got a point there. And no, it ain't your fault, Ty. Like, just YouTube's YouTube.
YouTube gonna YouTube.
YouTube gonna YouTube. I mean, it's a valid thought. Like, wondering like what all's gonna be. I can't say I agree with those tactics. I think thinking about what's gonna happen to us in general is always a good step forward.
I don't think either one of them should be elected president.
I can
Personally,
I can agree with that. I think their first debate kind of proved that when they didn't have a debate, they had an insult session.
Biden had nap time.
It's fucking wild.
So at the end of the next presidential term, we're either gonna have a president finish their term at 85 or 82,
Nice.
which is fucking crazy. Did you know there's only like 14,000 people in the United States over the age of 80?
Damn, it's that low.
So we're about to elect somebody that represents less than 1% of the American people. Like demographically, I mean.
That's that's fucking wild. I think like how they have like you got to be this old to run for president.
Yeah,
Shit.
they
I
should have
think
a maximum.
I think there should be a maximum placed, and I think the same for Congress. I think there should be an
Facts.
maximum age limit
I
because
think this. Yeah.
at a certain point, and why I say this begrudgingly, but when you hit a certain age, kind of stop caring about what is good for the country, and it's more like what you just perceive to be good because, oh well, you know, this worked for us, And it's like
50 years ago.
it's like grandpa that was like you said 50 years ago, like that shit ain't gonna fly. Like I understand grandpa that, you know, you want certain people to ride on the back of the bus, but like we don't operate that way anymore. I
Well,
know it's an
and
extreme, but like
not only that, but your motor skills, your cognitive ability, they're all affected.
yeah,
You just can't rationalize the same way as you did earlier in life, you know?
there's a reason why people are called senile old farts.
So I also think there should be congressional term limits. I also think you should get a total amount of service in politics. So
Like
between
you'd had to be like
Congress
a
and the
Congress and whatnot before.
no. I'm saying like you get 20 total fucking years in office with
Oh,
whatever you're
got you.
doing. You want to do 20 years in Congress, do 20 years in Congress. If you want to do 10 years in Congress and 8 years as president and 2 years something else or whatever,
Yeah,
that's fine. But politics was never intended to be a career. You're a public fucking servant. So at some point your ass should be going back into public.
yeah. And like I'm not gonna hold you. I also think that pay scale is too fucking high because you figure how often does Congress convene?
How often does Congress convene?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 40 weeks out of the year max.
So 40 weeks out of the year, and you're not even there for the full week. You're there for like a day or two, right?
Maybe three, four.
Okay, so we'll say the average. We'll a higher average. So essentially, you're working 120 days a year, and yet you're making
Like a
three,
100 grand a year.
upwards
Plus
to
the
upwards to like 300,000.
including the like expense accounts and everything, yeah. And that shit's fucking flawed too, because they report their base salary hella low. Right. So
Yeah,
like in California, we pay our Congress people, whatever you want to call them, our state legislators. I think it's 98 grand as their base salary, which sounds like a lot of money, but in California, it's really not, right? But then they get all this like expenses that they get to claim, and they get a per diem for appearances at like town hall meetings or whatever else. So it is banking money that most of us don't even fucking see, you know.
so the compensation for most senators, representatives, delegates, and the resident commissioner from Puerto Rico is $174,000. As uh, these levels have remained unchanged since 2009.
But again, that doesn't include all the per diem, the expenses.
Nope.
So double that.
So also, if you're the majority party leader, it's 193,000. If you're the minority party leader, 193,000. If you're the Speaker of the House, it's 223,000, and that's not including any pensions, gratuities, whatever else like you were talking about.
Yeah. Emoluments,
Yeah, what up, Space Ghost? Welcome on in, buddy. How are you?
gifts. Let's not forget all the campaign contributions that these people get too. That God knows where all that's spent because the Supreme Court gutted campaign finance laws.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's wild, man. Fucking
You
out
get
here,
elected to federal office, you're becoming a millionaire.
a
I don't
hundred
see that
percent,
there's any way that you don't.
a hundred
You know,
percent. That's why I need to get elected, guys. Vote me
on
in.
the Fat Panther Party. Let's
Fat
go.
Panthers, let's go.
And the undraftables.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm basically a butcher, and I make okay money. Like I make enough money where I can pay my bills and struggle for the rest. And sometimes the struggle to pay bills ain't gonna hold you. That's why I've like dead ass been contemplating doing a second job.
I'm a teacher and I make great fucking money on paper, but I live in like one of the most expensive areas in the country. So
True,
there you
true.
go.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I got something to tell you off stream, by the way, too.
gotcha, gotcha. I was thinking about actually wrapping up here because like dead ass, like I need to start winding down for bed, and I want to eat a little bit before I go to bed because I mean, let's be real, I haven't eaten anything since like fuck this afternoon, and it's getting close
Yeah,
to 10.
yeah.
Probably shouldn't eat this late. I'm fucking hungry.
Mhm. We're here. We're fat. Hey, you gonna eat that?
Damn right, you remembered my slogan. Facts, Ty. Facts, God bless, and hopefully we do prosper. Uh, run for chancellor of this nation. Let's go for it. All
Counselor.
right.
All right, mein Führer.
Thank you guys for coming out. Really do appreciate y'all. Fuck, I'm starting to get tired. Uh, I I'm gonna try to go live on Monday. I know I usually take Sundays and Mondays off, but I'm gonna try to make it on Monday. I'm not gonna say anything about Sunday. Um, that being said, my dude, like I'd raid somebody, but I hate to be the guy that raids and runs, and I'm getting tired. So much love, my dudes, much respect, and as always, see you guys next time. Peace.